Welcome to a journey of self-mastery, where we unlock the secrets of your brain, exclusively here on Health Builds Life Today. Have you ever wondered why you scroll endlessly through social media instead of doing the work that actually matters to you? We often blame our lack of discipline on laziness, but the truth is hidden deep within the chemistry of our brains. Your brain is not designed for the modern world. It is an ancient survival machine that is currently being hacked daily. To understand why we fail at discipline, we must first understand the powerful molecule that drives every single one of us. This molecule is called dopamine, and contrary to popular belief, it is not the chemical of pleasure, but of craving. Dopamine is what makes a lab rat press a lever thousands of times until it collapses from pure exhaustion and hunger. It is the anticipation of a reward, not the reward itself, that releases dopamine and compels you to take action immediately. In the past, dopamine motivated us to hunt and survive, but today, it traps us in loops of cheap consumption. Our modern environment provides supernormal stimuli that release unnatural amounts of dopamine, flooding our brains unlike anything in natural history. When your brain is flooded with dopamine, it tries to maintain balance by reducing the number of receptors available for binding. This process is called downregulation, and it lowers your baseline dopamine, making you feel unmotivated and numb to normal life. Suddenly, reading a book or working out feels incredibly boring because these activities cannot match the dopamine spike of scrolling. We have become a society of dopamine addicts, constantly seeking the next hit just to feel normal, not even good. This is why you cannot focus. Your brain has adapted to high stimulation and now rejects anything that requires sustained effort. The solution is not to eliminate dopamine, which is impossible, but to reset your brain through a structured dopamine detox. A dopamine detox is about removing the artificial sources of stimulation to allow your receptors to recover and upregulate naturally. For a set period, usually 24 hours or more, you must eliminate all digital entertainment, junk food, and drugs. The goal is to embrace boredom, because boredom is the state where your brain begins to heal and reset itself. When you are bored, low dopamine activities like reading, cleaning, or exercising suddenly become much more appealing and interesting to you. By depriving your brain of cheap thrills, you lower the threshold for enjoyment, making hard work feel satisfying once again. We must distinguish between pleasure, which is visceral and short-lived, and satisfaction, which is the result of effort and struggle. Pleasure is addictive and leaves you wanting more immediately, often leading to a crash or feeling of emptiness afterwards. Satisfaction comes from serotonin, a neurotransmitter associated with contentment and peace, which is only earned through doing difficult things. Modern society sells us cheap dopamine, stealing our ability to pursue the serotonin that comes from true achievement and mastery. So how do we implement this? You do not need to live like a monk forever, but you need control. Start with a 14-day challenge where you eliminate the biggest sources of cheap dopamine from your daily routine completely. Identify your personal kryptonite. For most people, this is short-form video content, video games, or processed sugary foods. Design your environment to make discipline easy. If the phone is not in your room, you cannot scroll before sleeping. Create friction between you and your bad habits, and remove friction between you and the good habits you want. If you want to work out in the morning, have your clothes and shoes ready right beside your bed tonight. During your work hours, turn off all notifications. Protect your attention span as if it were your most valuable asset. When you feel the urge to check your phone, pause and realize that it is just a chemical craving passing. This technique is called urge surfing. Ride the wave of desire without acting on it and watch it fade away. Replace the high stimulation activities with low dopamine ones like walking in nature, reading physical books, or having real conversations. You will notice that real life becomes richer and more vibrant when you are not constantly looking for a digital escape. The first few days will be difficult, and you will feel withdrawal symptoms, but this is a sign it is working. Your brain is resensitizing its receptors, preparing you to find joy in the simple, hard things that actually build life. Neuroplasticity allows your brain to change at any age. You are never stuck with the habits you have today forever. Once your baseline is reset, you can reintroduce some pleasures, but now you control them. They do not control you. Use dopamine as a reward for effort, not as a free treat given to you just for existing comfortably. Discipline is not about punishment. It is about freedom from the slavery of your own impulses and immediate biological cravings. When you master your dopamine, you master your motivation, and ultimately, you master your destiny in this distracted world. You have the power to change your brain chemistry through your choices, starting with the very next decision you make. Stop looking for happiness in the screen of your phone and start building it in the real world today. Think of your focus like a muscle. It has atrophied from lack of use, but it can be rebuilt stronger. The state of flow, where time seems to disappear, is only possible when your dopamine system is functioning correctly again. Imagine what you could achieve in 1 year if you reclaim the hours you currently lose to mindless scrolling. Health, relationships, and career success are all built on the foundation of being able to do hard things consistently. It gets easier. Every time you resist a temptation, you are strengthening the neural pathways of self-control in your brain. You are physically growing your prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain, giving you better command over your primitive impulses. Waking up with a sense of purpose is far more addictive than any video game or social media notification. Discipline is not a restriction. It is the key that unlocks the door to the life you actually want. Fill your life with high-quality sources of joy, and the cheap, artificial substitutes will naturally lose their grip on you. Take action right now. Do not wait for tomorrow or next week to start taking back control of your mind. Turn off your phone for 1 hour today and just sit with your thoughts. See what comes up for you. Observe the restlessness, acknowledge it, and let it pass. You are learning to be the master of your attention. The path to a disciplined life is steep, but the view from the top is worth every step you take. Surround yourself with people who are also striving for better, as their habits will naturally rub off on you. There is no feeling in the world that compares to the satisfaction of a day spent being productive and disciplined. You deserve to feel that satisfaction every single day, and it is within your reach if you fix your dopamine. Your brain is a powerful tool. Stop letting it be used by corporations and start using it for your dreams. Plan your day the night before, so you wake up with a mission, and not a question mark about what to do. Beat the snooze button. It is the first victory of the day and sets the tone for everything that follows. Do something difficult immediately upon waking, like a cold shower, to spike healthy dopamine and wake up your system. Fuel your body with nutrients that support brain function, avoiding the sugar crash that kills your focus before noon. Practice being present. Let your mind wander without immediately plugging it into a podcast or music playlist every time. Learn to say no to immediate fun so you can say yes to long-term success and genuine life satisfaction. Consistency is boring, but it is the only way to build anything of value. Fall in love with the process. Trust yourself again. Rebuild the relationship with yourself by keeping the promises you make to yourself, no matter how small. Stack small wins throughout the day. They build momentum and create a positive feedback loop that makes discipline feel effortless. Oh, your potential is limitless when you are not chained to the dopamine loop. Break free and see what you can do. This is your sign to start. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Put down the phone and live. Remember, dopamine drives craving. Modern life hacks it. Detox resets it. and discipline builds the life you truly want. Thank you for watching Health Builds Life. Subscribe for more science-backed guides to mastering your mind and body. Goodbye.